Good morning.
Good morning, Father.
It's so wonderful to see all of you on this Easter Sunday morning as we gather together to pray for one another. And if you have joined us online, we are so glad that you were able to do so. Now, a 5-year-old daughter of Mark Skibelia asked her dad a question. And kids ask amazing questions. And sometimes the most difficult questions. And we even struggle to answer them. And this is the question she asked her dad. Dad, is there life after death? Now, I remember my own niece asked me exactly the same question when she was just about the same age. Now, Mark responded to that question the only way he knew how to respond, with a song. You see, he is a musician, and a great one as far as I'm concerned. Now, this particular song that he wrote in response to the question, last year hit more than 10 million views on YouTube. It has become a hit, big time. Now, you might have heard the song. Now, the song is really a meditation on life and death, for sure, but also a reflection on something more, on love, on the unknown in our lives, the mysterious nature of human existence, on fragility and uncertainty we all face in our lives all the time. Now, the title of the song is very simple. 3 words. More to this. Let's just listen to it for a minute.
I've been thinking about dying and how that's gonna be. My flesh and bones give up the ghost, and I finally feel my fragile soul, and all I am falls into mystery. And I've been thinking about after all the folks I'd want to see. My neighbor says that this is it. My daughter says we live again. Most of the time I'm somewhere in between. Don't the question beg an answer? Don't the song beg an answer? So don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this, more to this. And I've been seeing this life different since the day I let you go. Fragile flowers in a field, 60 stories made of steel, birds above and business deals below. And And I've been thinking about our lifetime like I never had before. 100 years, 100 days, 100 times, no difference, babe. I promised you I'd want 100 more. Don't the question beg an answer? Don't the song beg a dancer? So don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this. And don't our tears beg for laughter? I promise I love you forever. So don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this. There's more to this.
Now the contrast between different perspectives in this song on life and death is voiced by the neighbor and his daughter, highlights the ambiguity and the mystery that shrouds the question his daughter asked and what others say. My neighbor says that this is it. My daughter says we live again. Most of the time, I'm somewhere in between. Now, the recurring refrain that we just heard, don't the questions beg an answer? Don't the song beg a dancer? Underscores the quest for meaning and understanding in our lives. When we face uncertainties, it challenges us to consider maybe the deeper layers of our existence and the search for something beyond here and now and the material aspects of life. Notice that the song also explores the transformation that occurs in one's perspective on life after experiencing a significant change or maybe loss that leads to appreciating the beauty in the everyday life. Ultimately, more to this encourages us to embrace the unknown, cherish love, and connections in our life, and perceive or look at life as a journey with hidden depths waiting to be explored. It's a powerful message. So I want to focus this Easter on two words: more and this. What is the this moment of Easter? Well, we just heard this in the gospel. Jesus was crucified. The tomb is empty. This is the reality and the fact that they are facing. That is the this. Mary Magdalene goes to the tomb to anoint Jesus early in the morning. It's still dark. Her best friend is gone. That is her this moment. The tomb, it's empty. The stone is rolled away. She did not see this coming. What is this all about? So she runs to Peter and John and tells them that somebody must have stolen the body of Jesus. The tomb is empty. It really is. Now, Peter and John run as fast as they can. John is much better at running than Peter. They come in. Only the burial clothes are there. She was right. The tomb is empty. But they do not understand why. They are confused. What's going on? Where is the body of Jesus? What is this all about? Now, only God knew at that moment what was going on. Nobody else. Only God. And God was not going to disappoint. God was doing something amazing. God was doing something more in the face of this. More than anyone could have ever expected. Just think about it. The tomb was empty. Mary, Peter, and John testified to this. But the tomb was also full of the good news. And more was in store. They just had to wait. Good Friday was not the end. God was doing something more. The story was not over. You see, for Jesus, the cross was his this moment. For Jesus, Easter was the more moment. That is what more to this song is all about. There is more to this. That's the message of Easter. God is the God of more. God is the God of more than anyone could ever give us. Or we could give to ourselves. Or even imagine. Of course, Jesus had his this moments. Disciples had their this moments on Good Friday. And the truth is, in our own spiritual journey, in our own lives, we all have them as well. We all have our this or that moments. We carry our own crosses. And we know how heavy sometimes they can be in the depths of our hearts. And we often, in those moments, stand in between. We are questioning. And we are hoping for something more. We are just hoping that everything will be okay. We are hoping and we are quietly praying, to quote the song again. Don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this. There is more to this. There has to be more to this. And God is the answer. Is there more to this, no matter what that this means in our life? Of course. You and I, we all know that. There is. It's Easter. Easter is the morn. The tomb is empty, the stone is rolled away, and Alleluia is our song. He is risen. So in conclusion, the message of Easter is that God is always the God of more. Even though we may not know what that more is at the moment. There is more to this. That's the Easter message. And God says, I'm not done. So what is the lesson for all of us this Easter? Maybe the lesson is as simple as this. When you and I, when we face this moment in our lives, let God do the more in your life. My friends, happy Easter.
Don't the song beg a dancer, so don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this. And don't our tears beg for laughter. I promised I'd love you forever, so don't you dare tell me that there ain't more to this, more to this. Don't forget to follow St. Patrick's on Facebook or subscribe on YouTube. And please join us for any of our live stream masses this weekend. Details are below in the description. God bless you. Like burning incense, oh Lord, let my prayer rise up to you. Like burning incense, oh Lord, let my prayer rise up to